Did you know? Minnesota has a national park. And no, I'm not talking about national forests or reserves or lake shores or any of those quote-unquote national parks. No sir, this is a 100% genuine national park, one of only 63 in the United States. When I found out that it was in Minnesota, my reaction was, let's just say, lackluster. But after I checked it out using Google Maps satellite imagery, I began to come around. I mean, look at all that water. Wow. In the land of 10,000 lakes, as Minnesota's state name asserts, I shouldn't be too surprised. Minnesota does actually have 10,000 lakes. In fact, it has 11,842 lakes over 10 acres in size. That's actually nuts. Maybe you got points. In fact, this appeared to be the perfect location in which to have some fun canoeing antics. Or so I thought.
Alright, so this is less than ideal. It's definitely coming down a decent amount. Bro, it wasn't supposed to rain. I'm like Bear Grylls' stupid cousin or something.
But let's start at the beginning. I was on my way to National Park number 2 on my Grand National Parks road trip whilst living out of my car. Be on the lookout for a video about this soon, hint hint. Tucked way up and away, hugging Canada on the border, this park is one of the least visited and known national parks, pulling just over 200,000 visitors a year and landing at number 50 out of 63 in terms of popularity. Voyageurs National Park. Named after the French-Canadian voyageurs, hence the spelling, who once navigated these incredible waters, I decided to emulate those incredible explorers of old, and what better way to do that than by renting a canoe and camping on an island? No, not that island. Nope. Not that one either. Bingo. Hitchcock Island. Sure, it's a little more than 20 miles away from where I was to pick up the canoe, but surely I must be a super experienced canoeer, right? Wrong. I had never actually canoed before in my life. I am, however, a pretty good kayaker, which I was hoping would have transferable skills, but the motion is indeed different as well as the specific shape of the vessel. I was taking a gamble by picking such a far away and remote location without having ever set foot in a canoe. And yet,
Alright,
I went ahead anyway.
down to the trail, down to the boat. Here she is.
Before all of this, I started the day out in the perfect way with a huge breakfast where I met a man seated at a table next to me who actually bought my meal for me.
This guy just paid for my meal for literally no reason other than just to be nice. Shout out Damon.
After scarfing that down, I headed out to the site to ship off.
Let's hop in and then go. We're off, boys. Let's go. This is gonna be quite the journey, man. This is gonna take a fucking minute. Can I extend this? No, I can't. And there's a visitor center. Bye, visitor center. Now this should go without saying, but normally when I'm kayaking around, I don't give a shit if I flip over. Right now, the last thing on this planet that I want to do is flip over this kayak. Oh my God, I forgot the tent. Oh my fucking God, I forgot the tent. We gotta go back. We gotta go back, I forgot the tent. Jesus, I can't believe I forgot the fucking tent. Probably in the worst shape of my life right now as well. I went back for the tent, got the tent. I will say, however, I am getting more and more nervous about this entire situation because, well, I just haven't set out yet, really. It's 2 p.m. and I only just left the visitor center. It's a bit nerve-wracking. It also just starts sprinkling a tiny bit. If it legitimately rains, as you might expect, I'd be a bit fucked because this thing doesn't even have like a drainage thing. I'm just like, if it just started pouring rain, this thing would just fill with water and I would just capsize and I'd be unable to go. I had the thought, probably what I would do is grab one of those water bottles and then start bailing it out, which could work, but it's just not ideal. An unfortunate circumstance. Then I'd be soaking wet and cold this evening and like, my clothes would be wet, so like, I don't know, chances of death and stuff. We'll just see, man. Bro, it wasn't supposed to rain. It's actually coming down. That's not great. I'm gonna put my hood on underneath my hat here. I'm like Bear Grylls' stupid cousin or something. Look for signal, come on. Fuck off. So I'm pretty sure this is where I make the first right turn, which is good. So I'm making my first bit of progress here. So I fought through and now a lot of things are going my way more because I fought through that rainstorm at least. So the rain has stopped. And again, according to the radar, I don't think it should be picking back up again. I am not turning around and stopping. I am getting there. So one way or another, kicking and screaming, however it works, I'm gonna find my way to that fucking island. Hitchcock Island, you shall be mine. Also, it's nice because I can actually see, this is all Rainy Lake apparently, but I can see into kind of the bulk of Rainy Lake out there, which means I'm making some decent progress, to be honest. So that's good. It's actually going quite better than I expected. Some blue skies out that way as well, if you can see that. I love these islands, these alpine like shore island things in the middle of nowhere. Someone's taking a picture of me. Peace sign. Hello. They waved. Just a couple of voyagers, you know. You know how it is. Hey, editor, put on the Pirates of the Caribbean theme if you could for me, please. No, that's the Gladiator theme. You can't think I tell the difference, bro. I know a Hans Zimmer ripping off himself theme if I ever hear one. That's Gladiator. Put on Pirates of the Caribbean, come on. Yeah, there it is. We're making some very good progress now. It's funny because I'm definitely getting a little bit gassed. So it is actually getting far too windy here. I think I need to cut into the shore because the breeze is just far too strong when you're out here toward the middle of the lake. So I'm getting a bit gassed just from how much force is required to fight the wind right now. I need a reprieve from that. I'll show you what it looks like from the other angle. GoPro chest strap, sunglasses tucked in. Got my little situation here and my big old hat on. Wait, is that a house behind me? What the fuck? That is like dead ass someone's house though. It's like, how is that legal? Maybe that's like, that island's not part of the park? I have no idea. Hey, a boat. Dude, this is such a shitty idea, but I'm doing it for the meme. Just standing up in my fucking boat right now. Ah. Yeah. Stick it to the man. Yeah, slimy. Yeah. Neat. I feel like mermaids are gonna come out and try and like pull me under right now. That's the kind of vibes that give me. Yeah. Why, yes, I do think you're beautiful. Dude, are you seeing this? That's bugs. Those are all bugs on the surface of the water. Like alive and moving. This is terrifying. I gotta get the hell out of here. Jeez. Dude, the sun finally came out. Wow. Oh, I'm actually tripping though. I've been going at a really slow pace, taking it easy because I felt like I'm making really good progress. Not made nearly as much progress as I thought. We're making fine progress. We'll make it like in time for sure. But I should start heading out again. I have to go down there, like all the way down there. That's like the corner I need to round, I'm pretty sure. And then I still have more to go. I'll tell you what, man, this is taking it out of me. This is quite the journey, I will say. Quite the journey indeed. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, this entire time, I've only been paddling on my left side. This is why my like right elbow, right shoulder, and like left side are all cooked right now. So I'm only paddling on the left side. It's brutal. So I've actually got very, very good news. That island right there, that island is actually, if you can see it in my bag here, Mackenzie Island, which is part of Canada. So that's the wrong place. I need to cut actually that way off to the right. That will get me through and then I can cut down south. So let me get my compass heading right now. Yeah, all right. We gotta go southeast off that way. And then when I hit the big open water, turn sharply downward, head south. All right, we can do this. It's literally Canada. This is Canada, right straight ahead there. This is the United States. United States, Canada. We're making great progress. It's just about 6 p.m. So I'll call it like 3 more solid hours of light. Unfortunately, it's very cloudy, so it'll get darker like sooner in a way. But yeah, I think we should make it. And that's very good news, because I was not looking forward to dying out here. I am so exhausted right now, man. So excited to stop. I'm dead, but I'm still digging in deep and pushing very hard right now. After I stop, I'll be going like twice as fast and I'll feel great. Come on, here it is. Let's fucking go. Oh my God, we did it. Oh yes, I'm gonna pull over. Oh dude, I got so much like adrenaline right now. Like it's like so much like accomplishment adrenaline. I just feel good as hell. We're gonna pull in this alcove right over here. Basically straight down there should be where I'm staying tonight, which that does not look too bad. Well, let's fucking go. God damn, that was a fucking war of attrition, I swear. And that's like 4.5, 5 hours of just straight canoeing. Like no real breaks, that's crazy. Also, let's try not to fuck up the canoe too hard when I come in for my landing right here. Here we go. Scrape, scrape, scrape. That was actually ideal. All right, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh. Okay, let's not capsize myself right now. That'd be really stupid. What to do right now is push off onto this rock. Oh, it's all right. My shoe, only my shoe got wet. Wobbly. Just want to pull this up so it doesn't float away. Oh my God. Let's go. Oh, I'm just gonna munch. Chug. I'm kind of just now noticing, but that thing's got a ladder. Intrusive thought to climb the thing, maybe? It gets really disgustingly spidery and buggy up here. Remember, kids, don't try this at home. I'm a semi-professional idiot. All right, kids, let's get moving. I want to make sure I get there before the sun's down for the canoe ride as well as setting up the tent. The butt wiggle is a professional canoeer technique. I'm getting Stockholm syndrome. It almost feels good to be back in the canoe somehow. Oh, look at that beautiful big ass cloud over there. Wow. Good job, cloud. Keep it up. Also, it's hit me how I'm completely alone out here. Really cool. Kind of spooky too. Actually, massive rain clouds out there behind me. I think they're blowing that way though, judging by the direction of the wind. Hopefully. Well, unfortunately, I was wrong about those clouds blowing the other direction. They're actually coming this way, so it's raining a little bit now. So we're gonna try and dash to the island. I'm hoping it's not really raining at the island. Oh God, it started raining a little bit harder. It looks kind of bad over there, so I'm kind of dreading that it starts raining. Like it's happening right now. It's starting to rain harder. All right, so this is less than ideal. It's definitely coming down a decent amount. When it rained earlier, I don't think it even rained quite this hard, and everything got time to dry because I was on the canoe for like hours and hours more, and the sun came out. The sun is going down, and I'm gonna set up camp, so it's a bit unfortunate because now I'm gonna roll up to camp with basically wet everything. I'm just praying the like tarp job that I did over all my stuff is actually holding up well, making me a bit nervous. This is less than ideal, it really is. Oh God. And the waves have picked up, so they're starting to carry me. You can't tell because they're directly on my back, but I'm trying, as you see, paddling fully left. Not turning at all. Trying to get to that window on the right, not the one on the left here. Come on. Por favore. Perfect. How's it going? Oh yeah, my campsite's just over there. You know Hitchcock Island? Oh no, I appreciate it. Yeah, my campsite's like Hitchcock Island, if you know it. Yeah, just over there.
All right, we'll check in on you. Make sure you're all right.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
No, we're like, we better go check on
it. Yeah, the rain kind of just started, thankfully, so I should be all dry, hopefully.
You're good to go, though?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, take care. Those are some delightful, lovely Minnesota men right there. Very helpful, very kind. The rain is decent, with not great signs of letting up. Shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Like, I should hopefully be able to wait this out and then set it up and stuff. I guess this is why they call it Rainy Lake though, huh? I can't do facial expressions, I have to do hand expressions. That's a shitload of ducks. That is just a shitload of ducks. Wow. I didn't even know they travel in like pods. Oh wow, I'm about to get beached accidentally. Hello, that's the sand. Bye ducks. You're all very cool looking. Life update, it's raining decently hard. Why would I subject myself to the elements like this? Why would I do this to myself by choice? By choice? Insanity. No one tells you it's gonna be like this. You know, you think it's like, it's gonna be swashbuckling adventures or some shit. No, it's gonna be like fucking 7 hours of fucking canoeing by your stupid self when it starts raining and you're soaking fucking wet. And all your clothes and your fucking towel and your stupid ass tent, everything just soaking wet. The fucking tarp is soaking wet. So even if I wanna use the fucking tarp, it's already wet. So I can't even do anything with it. Fucking hell. This island really is such a sight for sore eyes. Holy shit. Now, the only question is, where am I supposed to disembark? I think I saw through the trees. Yes, that little sign there. That's like a little tent. That must be, yes. Holy shit, this beach is just decrepit. Oh, absolutely decrepit. Where do they want you to park? Here we go. Hitchcock Island. Oy. That was not where I wanted to go. Let's go back up. Needs to be enough. That felt pretty good. All right. Oh, how the fucking hell am I gonna get off this boat? Do I just step over in the world's greatest fucking balancing act? Jesus Christ. It's not be worth capsizing right now just to keep my shoes dry, but c'est la vie. Oh my God. He's insane, he's doing it. Oh. Holy shit. Fuck you. I'm not gonna wake up and you're fucking gone. That would be so fucking lame. Or maybe fine, because then I could just call for help. Not have to fucking canoe back. Fucking bastard. Oh, now let's figure out my life. My GoPro is dying like right now, so if this is the last video of me, I just want you to know that I died hating the fucking rain. I'm just waiting for the rain to stop so I can set my tent. And if it keeps raining, I'm just gonna sleep in one of those fucking bear boxes that I stuffed all my stuff into, because I at least know it's dry. At this point, my GoPro had died and I had no opportunity to film, so you're gonna see this dramatic reenactment, sorry not sorry. Thankfully, the rain eventually stopped and I seized upon this opportunity to set up my tent. However, almost immediately, I was swarmed by a legion of mosquitoes who acted as if they had not feasted upon blood in centuries. They relentlessly chased me around the island and it was bad. No, seriously. I was slapping myself in the face, arms, and legs repeatedly to try to get the hordes of them off of me. Then it started raining again, and the whole thing was just one of the worst experiences of my life. Here was my live reaction once I had finally set up and gotten inside of my tent.
Okay, so let me just say, I fucking hate mosquitoes, I fucking hate water, and I'm never going camping again, because this is a fucking sin and a travesty.
The second I wake up, I'm throwing off all this tent shit. I'm throwing it all in the canoe, and I'm just leaving. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck this shit. Mosquitoes really aren't too bad right now at all, but I don't want to push my luck. So I'm still gonna get everything in and just ship out. Island tour. So yeah, you dock right here, pull up, walk up this little hill. Here is the table. That's a little fire pit stove situation, a couple benches. And these two things are the bear lockers. So you throw all your shit in there so the bears can get it. You don't want to store in your tent. Very responsible. Off that way is a little bathroom situation. And then up here, there's actually two. There's one off to the right as well. And then there's one tent pad right here, which is the one that I used, obviously. So there's my tent. Ladies and gentlemen, we have motherfucking done it. Goodbye, Hitchcock Island. Kiss my ass. The unfortunate thing is, it's obviously a very beautiful island, like lovely little place. In alternate reality with no mosquitoes, it would have been really nice. I would have had like a really chill evening, like watch the sunset, like had a nice night's sleep, and then woke up and just been like, oh, this island's so peaceful. But I'm just like, fuck me, dude, that was insane. And now we're back on the water, and I honestly can tell you, I am so happy to be back on the water. It's also only like 8:30, so I have literally all day to get back. Look at these nice lily pads over here. I got flowers going off them as well. So I pulled over here to stop, brush my teeth, get breakfast, and this is actually nothing short of a miracle. So obviously all my shit got soaked. I had a pretty rough night with the mosquitoes, blah, blah. But this place that I just happened to pull up to, it's like facing the sunlight directly. So I literally laid out every single thing from the canoe. And I'm letting it all dry, which is like so clutch. Everything I own got wet. My pillow over there is wet. My little mat is wet. My sleeping bag is wet. My backpack's wet. Like every single thing that I own got wet. So this is good. I am just hyped as hell because this is really good news. Bro, they're gonna have to nerf sunlight in the next patch, I swear. They're being much smarter about the packing this time. You can see I've got everything actually arranged into compartments, tarps underneath it, and then I'll fold it all down on top of it. All right, lads, we are prepared this time. The front is my excess water, the excess life jacket, and then right here is snacks I'm gonna have on the trip, my water I'm gonna have on the trip, 3 protein bars in my pockets, my paddle, and that's it. We're good to go.
And so, Jim did eventually make it back in one piece to his vehicle, but not after much trial and tribulations. On top of everything, he received a horrific sunburn as a penalty for being born milky white. After all this excruciating pain, you may wonder, was it worth it? Yes, for he was now able to share this journey with its triumphs as well as its sadnesses with all of you. Thank you, and have a blessed evening. Good night. Oh, and also please subscribe. Yeah.